Hello friends and welcome to another video lesson from BBOS Talks. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified of new uploads. This video is in the playlist called Database System Check, and in this one you'll be learning how to handle or how to know the database server host name. So this information is sometimes needed when reporting and investigating a connectivity issue. Just an example, but there could be other reasons for that. So we have two scenarios, each one having its own way of doing this, and same as in the previous videos on this same playlist. The two scenarios are the same actually. This one is if you're using an SQL developer, and the second one is you are not using SQL developer. Okay, right? So those are the two scenarios we'll be tackling in this video. Okay, so if you are using SQL developer, which is the one I am using right now, the IDE tool of Oracle, then the first way to know the server host name, which is the machine name of the database, where the database is hosted, then you will go to your connections. Okay, you go to Oracle Connections on the left here, and then beneath that there will be, if you have multiple database connections, then it will be there. In my case, I only have one, so you can right click on that. You don't have to expand, but you can right click on the name, and then in the context menu you go somewhere at the bottom. There's a option called properties. You click on that and wait for a while, and then once it pops up, it's the host name is here. It's really labeled as host name. So in my case, it's just simply mentioned as local host, but it's a standard of it's not the actual machine name. So that's why we're learning in this video the two ways of knowing the host name, the server host name, where, meaning the machine where the database is hosted. So this is one way, and this is using the SQL developer. Okay, so it's this one, host name. Sometimes it may be local host, sometimes it could be an IP address, and sometimes it's really the host name, the real name of the machine. Okay, so that's the first way of knowing the DB server host name using SQL developer. The second one is, as I mentioned earlier, second scenario is that you may not have access. You may not have SQL developer, which is the IDE tool you're looking at right now, or you simply have no access to the use of it. Okay, so what you have is a command line tool or application such as SQL Plus, otherwise known as SQL Plus. And in any case, you can still know the server host name. Okay, so to do that, you will be executing a select statement. Okay, as long as your user ID has the necessary permission to at least have read-only access or privileges, then you can do this. Okay, so the select statement is straightforward and short and sweet. Select host underscore name from $instance. $instance is a built-in Oracle view, and it's already there once you install Oracle database. Okay, so once you have this access, you can execute this. So for obvious reasons, I will not be showing my host name, but you can see that after I executed this select statement, then it returned to me the value of the host name, which is the machine name where the database is hosted. Okay, so there you go. You have learned two ways very quickly how to determine the host name or the machine where your database is hosted. One is using SQL developer. Right click on the connection properties and then go to properties. And then the second one is using a select statement, which is the one you're looking at right now. Okay, thank you for watching and listening. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell. I'll be seeing you in the next video.